What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And yes, you are seeing that we got the 35 house rule wins. I'm going to tell you this right now. This was not easy, but I told you guys, you got to keep playing it. You got to keep playing. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on. EA had to patch some stuff about the fumbles because dudes was just doing crazy stuff. It's always something wild going on. And, pretty much we went through all that. We were able to get it right now. So exactly as I planned, we got the one from the solos, and now we're getting the one from Houserules. So with doing that, we are going to go ahead and we're going to select Jalen Ramsey. Now, we're going to go through pretty much, all of these things that are available right now that's in the pack. And I'm pretty much going to explain to you, thoroughly what's going on with it, because many of you guys would like to know, like, yo, Gmia, why are you getting it? And some of you guys voiced your concerns. I have newer viewers. Welcome, guys, to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy yourself, subscribe, and bring your friends too. I want you guys to kind of understand the thought process of what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it out for both my veterans and the newcomers as well. Matthew Stafford, for me, obviously, we went a different direction. We went with somebody else that I feel right now is better, with Troy Aikman. Okay, Troy Aikman at this point is balling out for me. I don't really have many complaints with him, other than some things that I'm going to address specifically about his abilities once I go ahead and dissect it, but that video will be coming soon. All right, so I have no need for Matthew Stafford, okay, simply because of the fact that I have a better quarterback that's doing everything that I need, and he also has Hot Route Master, which is something that is an absolute glitch. David Johnson, the only reason that people had this guy was because he could jump like Super Mario Brothers, bro. Like, the dude was straight jumping like Mario and Luigi. It was really wild and ridiculous. Other than that, nobody really cares about him because Saquon is out now, so this is just like a lost cause. Brandon Cooks, yeah, he's fast, but again, for me, depending on the kind of roster that you have to kind of analyze if it's something that you actually want. Now, you can see that I got Randy Moss, so it's a no-brainer. Like, I'm not doing anything with Cooks, but keep in mind that he is 5'10". So for competitive gameplay, it's going to be kind of weird, because even if I have Randy Moss at 6'4" and all those stats, people are still at like tiny little guys like Tyrann Mathieu, like dudes that are 4'1", can still outjump Randy Moss. So can you imagine what they're going to do to Brandon Cooks? It's a no for me. Adam Thielen, way too slow. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I can't get jiggy with an 86 speed. Even if you power him up and give him 87, or you kind of have a Minnesota Vikings team and you do anything like that, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter for me with my squad, because T.O., Randy Moss, and Torrey Holt. That should be the key three. And then for my fourth receiver, we have Tyreek Hill, who's probably going to get another card soon, because he's practicing. He should be back out on the field very, very shortly. Jason Witten, I don't need to say anything about this. If you have him on your team, God bless you. Greg Olson, look, bro, are you serious? Like, do we need to talk about this? This dude is actually pretty decent, though. Mitch Morse, I forgot what it was about him. It might have been the fact that he had an 89 strength. I think that's what it was that made me like look at it like, wow, this dude might be okay. But again, we have Kevin Mawai. So for me, that doesn't make any sense in my situation. If you're in need of a center, go after it. Left tackle, we have Munoz. This dude is a stud, though. I want to just point this out. This dude is actually a stud, and you can do a lot with him, but if you look at his run block and run block power and his run block footwork, it's disgusting. But he's a beast, though, simply because, it's Bakhtiari, dog. Like, he's a pass blocker. Like, if you pass the ball every play, which I would, advise against with the state of Madden 20 right now, he's good. But for everything else, he's like unbalanced. But in the past game, I can see a Green Bay, Packer dude just going wild like a fan. One of you guys saying, yo, I got to put him on. But I just wanted to note, that's why I'm highlighting it. His run blocking and everything like that, completely and utterly disgusting. But he's a very, very good pass blocking, lineman, it's realistic. That's how he. I don't know if it's realistic about the way his run game is. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've seen him play. They ran all over whoever they just played. Who did he just beat on like that? The Packers. Was it the Cowboys? I don't know. They just beat on somebody. So obviously somebody's blocking. So I don't know what's going on with that. DeCastro, you guys alerted me to him. My issue with him was that he's a grown man, and I think he's a 55 speed. We don't do that. Grown men that run at 55 speed don't make it around here. I'll stay with Larry Allen for now, but everything else that he has going on, this dude is a savage. Because if you power him up, he's pretty much just way better all around than Larry Allen. It's just a 55 speed. Like, do I want a dude that is slower than an infant that just came out of the womb? Like, do I really want that or not? You know what I'm saying? This dude right here is a stud. His finesse moves is ridiculous. It's absolutely insanity. But again, his strength is an 80. Aaron Donald is a 90. Like, I got to figure it out. Plus, the limited Aaron Donald, I don't know what's going to be going on with that. And the way EA has it right now, to where you can't really, use training, that's disgusting. But that finesse move, low key, you power him up to a 95, he's going to be a OD DeMarcus Lawrence. Like, ridiculous. Unbelievably crazy. This dude right here, right? It's something very, very interesting about this guy. And I just don't understand why EA would do this. This dude, I don't know how he's a 90. See, the thing about it is, I see the 92 strength, I understand all that, but do you see his block shed, his power move? Like, this dude he's trash. Look, bro, Redskins, you guys are just all up in it. Matthew Judon, let's check him out. I haven't seen anything about his card yet. Let's look at it. 79, okay, all right, good. Block shed 64. All right, we're out of here. Oh, wait a minute, bro, you got high finesse now? Bro, you had no, you had low finesse. Oh, you garbage. Okay, I just had to double check. I didn't know where it was. Now, this guy, Bobby Wagner, is a really, really good card. I'm going to tell you this right now. The only reason that Bobby Wagner will not be on the squad is because I believe that it's going to be an overwhelming amount of middle linebackers coming with the addition of Ray Lewis and a lot of other things. Plus, I already have Patrick Willis, Devin White, and Ryan Shazier. It would make no sense for me to do anything regarding this. The one thing that I want to point out that I didn't like is that his zone coverage was that low, when that's not realistic to me. Because Bobby Wagner is a really, really good zone linebacker. I did not like that. I don't know what they gave him for man coverage, but I was absolutely disgusted when I saw his zone. So the man coverage is 67. Yeah, that's really, really bad for him. Xavier Howard, the Dolphins, bro, I don't think anybody's picking him up. Chris Harris Jr., what are you doing? 87, press is 83, zone is 85. All right, you suck. LaMarcus Joyner, I was hearing good things about you. You know what I'm saying? But I got Calvin Johnson, though. I got Calvin Jizzle. Hold up, you got a 90. Okay, you got a 90 zone. That's not bad. Man coverage 85. I don't really care about. Yeah, I'm not worried about that guy. Mike Evans. This dude is slow as dirt. Delanie Walker's good. Run blocking wise, I like that. This is another guy, Jamal Adams, that people were raving about. I'm not prepared to go anywhere outside of Pat Tillman. Could we use him as another sub linebacker? Yes. But then in all of my defenses, it would render the rest of my squad kind of crazy, because I would have to figure out how to squeeze him in. It'll be too much. It's just too much to utilize that guy. DeForest Buckner, I don't remember his card being decent. He has a 91 finesse, though, so that's good. But nah, I'm good. Saquon Barkley, we already have him. You already know how I feel about that. But what is that? Batonio? Batonio, I just didn't. What was it about him? I think it's because I already had a better. Yeah, Bruce Matthews was just outright better than him. Yeah, because I just had the better card. Some of these I just have the better card, and it is what it is. J.J. Watt, he's too slow. Kyle Fuller, I don't care about. Drew Brees' arm is too weak. Tyler Boyd, he's too slow. I believe he's too slow. I looked at your numbers when you were released, right? 86, yeah, you suck. All right, Malik Hooker, free safety, no thank you. Jalen Ramsey, that's who we're going to be selecting right now. Mitchell Schwartz, low key. Low key. Hold up. Lane Johnson is garbage. Let me see. Hold on. Run block is okay. Okay, you even more trash than Lane Johnson. That's bad. Donta Hightower, no way, no how. Deion Jones, no thank you. Fletcher Cox, no thank you. No, bro, I almost ended up selecting him too. That would have been so, bro, I'd have been so angry. Let me stop playing around. Yeah, Fletcher Cox doesn't work out for me, bro. Like, I'm not really doing nothing with that guy. Where's Jalen Ramsey at? Jalen, where you at? You trying to hide from me, Jalen? Okay, there you go. All right, so Jalen Ramsey, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take him. Now, the reasoning behind me taking this guy is because now you can't do anything to a team that has him and the other guy, Willie Brown, because EA has made them OP, right? With the press, the man, the zone. But remember this, though. If you do not power him up, you're going to be missing out on a lot of things. Namely, that 90 zone, 92 man coverage, 92 press, it's all going to get elevated. His agility is always by far going to be low. If you watch football, you know that he's a big body, upright, strong dude. He's not like a smaller Chris Harris running around or whatever, but he's a very, very good corner in Madden because he has all the thresholds, which means that you can quickly switch to man. You know what I'm saying? Go right to man coverage, out of zone, and he just locks up and you're not beating him deep now with the speed that he already has. Otherwise, when he had the 84 speed and it was so, it was disgusting. Looking at it before, I know you guys know what I was talking about. It was just it was a disaster. Pretty much the way he was prior to what he is now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to power him up. All right, and then we're gonna set everything to where it's supposed to be. So of course EA has to charge us 1,000 to get to the next tier. Is that it? Okay? Of course, yo, EA is just out here, they're just doing anything, bro. Like every time you think that they're not doing something, they're out there doing it. And keep in mind, right? Because he's a power-up, I'm not sure if they're gonna let you guys be able to switch the team, because more than likely he's gonna get traded. I don't think he wants to play anymore for the Jags, so he's gonna be traded. And that was a question that some of you guys were asking. Yo, like Gmia, like what's gonna happen if he gets traded? Are we gonna be able to do anything with that? Are we gonna be able to switch his team if he goes to a team that I like? I would guess so. I know that they do it with like the veterans, right? Like you could pick any team with the veterans. But I'm not sure how they're actually working it right now. But more than likely, he's going to end up off of, the Jacksonville Jaguars very, very soon. I would say sooner than later. But let's take a look at him fully powered up, though, and see why he's that good. That man coverage, once it's above 90, is a wrap. So we don't need to even worry about that. The 91 zone, look, bro, like Willie Brown, if you notice, he plays on a whole nother level with that zone coverage. I think you guys will like what you see from Jalen Ramsey. When you look at the press, okay, the hit power is lower, so some of you guys chose other players with better hit power. But let me tell you something right now. This dude's 93 press is insane. Pretty much what's going to happen is when you line up over a receiver, that receiver is not going anywhere and ever. Like it's just a wrapperoni with cheese. So for me, it makes the most logical sense for me to have taken him out of my free pack because of what he's going to do for my squad. If somebody else adds more to your team from any of the players that I just showed, then you go that route, or you go to the sets and then you complete it. But for me at this point, Jalen was the smarter choice. So he's a 92. We're going to go ahead and flip sides with these guys. Make sure that he goes over here, okay? And then, going forward, we can figure out what else we're going to do with it. But I think right now, the next upgrade that we make to the squad, I guess, because I don't think we need DeMarcus Lawrence anymore. I don't know. Maybe he gets an upgrade. We'll keep him. But the team is looking pretty stout at this point. So, going forward, some of you guys were asking, like, what's next? More than likely, I got to grind out the rest of the trophies to get the other rushing for John Madden coach. And then after that, I think we're pretty much good right now. So, I would suggest to you guys to go ahead and do your best to grind out the house rules. It is a 3-day event, limited time. Did it kill me a little bit? Yes, it did. But at the end of the day, we got what's the other guy? 90. We got 2 91s. You know what I'm saying? So the rage and all the craziness that I went through, in my opinion, was worth it. And I want you guys to get the same players as well for your squad to have any kind of addition that can help you be better out there on the gridiron. If you have any other questions, you guys know Twitter at GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, all at GmiasWorld. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You be safe. Enjoy yourself. Don't rage too much. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.